Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now just before I start, I want to say I appreciate everybody that's watching these videos. Now that's all said and done, let's get down to it. So it looks like one of the teenagers who was arrested on suspicion of murder after Donovan Allen was stabbed to death in a high-rise flat in Enfield on February 7th has officially now been charged with murder. Now Timothy Adeoye, of no fixed address, will appear in court on Monday, probably for an arrangement, so he can hear the charges brought against him. And there is a lot. Him and his solicitor can then sit down and think about pleading guilty to murder or not. Now a post-mortem conducted on Donovan Allen, who was also known as Dimz, concluded that he died from a single stab wound to the chest. Now this was an 18-year-old teenager that had his whole life in front of him. He had only just entered into adulthood. Now from the serious charges brought against Timothy, it seems like this guy was no joke. And if the charges are true, then something is seriously wrong with this guy. He's got to be tapped. Along with murder, he's also charged with 3 counts of attempted robbery, possession of an offensive weapon, and threatening a person with a blade in a public space. Now as for Dimz, I can't imagine what he went through in his final moments. Remember, people says they heard screaming and cries and pleas, and they also said that there was so much blood that it was leaking from the ceiling. Now by all accounts, this was a good guy that lived a normal life. He had a mum, he had a sister, and he was a family person, and they described him as being fiercely loyal and someone who had a passion for music. And again, all he did was make music, stay with his family and play computer games and chill with his friends. The everyday stuff that an 18-year-old person should do. He hadn't even got to experience a proper life yet. It was only just beginning, and someone decided that they had the authority to cut that life short. And as for the 14-year-old that was previously arrested, he has been released on bail until March. I just hope that the right thing is done and whoever is responsible for this crime is arrested and charged and sent to prison for a very long time. All I can say is condolences. Stay safe.